I'll check it out.
Hello, everyone. How do you handle rejection or the mistakes you do in a daily life? Do you get anxious? Do you get sad about it? I do. I get pretty anxious. Today, what happened in one of the meetings? Oh my goodness, I was so sad. I was started judging myself. However, there is a place where when I do mistake, when I make mistake, I do not feel bad about myself because there are people who encourage me more and more when I'm making any kind of mistake. That is Toastmasters. So welcome to Toastmasters, Turning by Toastmasters, meeting number 378, where we provide positive learning experience and supportive attitude, where members are empowered to develop communications and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. We have certain points, certain rules which we follow to maintain the decorum of the meetings. Please be advised that any kind of behavior which affect the decorum of the meeting, then you will be removed from the room without any warning. I request all the role players to rename themselves, and also the guest, please rename yourself, your name _ guest. Please acquaint yourself with the Zoom virtual setup, where you can use Zoom emoticons to increase speakers as much you can. I encourage everyone to enjoy and participate, interact whenever you are being asked, and do not disturb the meeting by sharing chat messages when a speaker is speaking on the stage. Now it is time to call a person who is so caring, who do not think about herself, rather she thinks about everyone in her club, their development, their personal growth, all kind of worry. The person's full of worry, a person who care about everybody. I would like to call the president of our club, Toastmaster Neeraj, to who is the presiding officer of the day. Over to you, Toastmaster Neeraj.
Thank you so much, Madam Sergeant at Arms. I am flattered by your introduction, by the way. Let's give her a hearty cheer for explaining guidelines so clearly and with storytelling. Let's not forget guidelines through our meeting. The same way we don't forget the delicious dish in our fridge, but we cannot have it because our mom told us that we will have it with everyone tonight. And we continuously go and sneak in the fridge. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and honored guest. It's my distinct pleasure to welcome you in this mouth-watering meeting. I am Neera Singla, your presiding officer of the evening. I hope you all had a great week celebrating Ganesh Chaturthi. Ganesh Ji is a god who is known for his wisdom, prosperity, and good fortune. It is celebrated across India to remove all kind of obstacles for new beginnings and to achieve in success for all your endeavors. Don't you think so? Even Toastmasters, we follow the same. With every speech that we take, we embrace a new beginning. We remove all kind of obstacles like fear, nervousness, anxiety, and most tricky part is ums. With that, we take one step for our inevitable success for our goal to achieve good communication skills. But bear in mind, don't expect to have modak, gujia, puran poli at the end as the offering. But we do reward you with courage, strength, and confidence. Changing our focus to today's agenda. Think of today's meeting as an Street food adventure. The way we hop from one stall to another stall to have our favorite food like tangy noodles, soya chop, pale puri. We will be jumping from speeches to table topics to evaluations and seek wisdom throughout our journey. First, we have prepared speakers. Their speeches are like 7 water golgappas. You never know what may come next, but you know it is going to be flavorful. And then moving on to second part, table topics, where it's like where you think of yourself standing by to a chart stall, where you need to have very quick reflexes and very quick thinking to enjoy that part. And third is the evaluation, most exciting part. It's like the desert of the meeting. You can imagine rabdi faluda, sweet jalebi. You know, some of it you are going to chew here, and some of it you are going to take away from in your home. Talking about rabdi faluda, you know, rabdi faluda is nothing without rabdi. The same way, this meeting is nothing without our guest. Let's talk to our guest first. We are joined by Pratna Soni. Pratna, are you there? Pratna, can you hear me? Okay, we will be back to her. Let's move on to our second guest, Mahendra Kumar. Mahendra, can you hear me? Mahendra, you are on mute, but I can clearly see you. Mahendra, you are on mute. You need to
Okay,
unmute.
can you hear me?
Yes,
Now?
I can hear you. Can you give a brief introduction about yourself? Where are you from? What you
Okay.
do?
My name is T.M. Kumar. T. Mahendra Kumar. Not Toastmasters Mahendra. T. Mahendra Kumar. I come from District 102, Division G, QO, the Kurmang Toastmasters Club, which was chartered in 1989, and I have been a member since then, with 100% attendance at club meetings. I've been a Toastmaster for a long time. I enjoy it, and I continue to do that till now, although I'm currently still on medical leave due to a minor accident. Back to you.
Thank you so much, TM Mahendra Kumar. We are so lucky to have such wisdom in our meeting today. Thank you so much for choosing us today. And then let's move on to our another guest, Ratin Verma. Ratan,
Yes,
can you
ma'am.
turn on your audio, video?
Yeah. Good
Can
evening, all
we,
of you.
good evening. Can you give quick introduction about yourself? What led you to this meeting and what are your hobbies?
Yes, my name is Ratan. I am from UP. Recently, I live in Delhi, and my hobbies is playing cricket and football, and makes new device. I'm just here for learn new things. Just how to familiar to other people's easily, and talking about just many things. So I'll join new.
Thank you so much,
Thank you.
Ratan. Oh, sorry, something. Okay, thank you so much, Ratan, for joining with us today. I'm sure by the end of the meeting, you will be familiarized with the entire TPTM family. And definitely, you are at the right place. Thank you so much. And now moving on to another guest, Pratna Soni. Pratna, can we have, okay. Yeah, can you turn on your audio as well? Your audio is, I can't hear you. It's not audible. I'm not sure what's the issue. I think still not audible. Hey, Pratna, how about I can get back to you at the end of this meeting? Meanwhile, you can fix your audio. Would that work? Okay, perfect, perfect. Okay, we have another guest who is not guest in real terms, but he is from our sister club, Nimit Mittal. Nimit, can you give brief introduction about yourself to the guest who doesn't know who don't know you?
Hello, thank you, Neeraj, for having me here. I am Nimit, and I am from Spirit Toastmasters. However, I also have been from Turning Point Toastmasters. I joined Turning Point Toastmasters when we were celebrating its 125th meeting, and that was in person, I think around 5 years back. So the journey has been great and good to see Rupinder also here and a few friends of mine right from there that time in this meeting. So looking forward to a sumptuous meeting. Thank you so much. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Nitin. We are so, if you wouldn't be there, this club wouldn't be here and we would not be part of it. Thank you so much for uh, starting this club and looking forward to hear your speech. And now Rupinder, who is also pioneer of this club, I would like to invite Rupinder uh, to introduce himself to our guest.
Okay, I am nervous about public speaking, so I'm exploring my options with Toastmasters. Hello, everyone. My name is Rupinder, and like Nimit said, we formed this club. Was it 2020, Nimit? Yeah, it was 2020 during COVID times, and so glad to see this club grow and glow. Hope to have a wonderful time today. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Rupinder. We will get back to you at the end to have some wisdom words from you. Okay, with that, thank you so much, everyone, for introducing yourself. And it's so good to have you all in this meeting and make this meeting more memorable. Now, let's shift our gear to today's agenda. And just one more line for the interest of guests. If you are intrigued and want to join this exemplary club, you can reach out to our VPM Ankit Agarwal. He will assist you to join our guest club and you will be able to see all meetings, activities, events that happens in the future. And apart from it, I have great news to tell you all. Last week, we are joined by a very passionate member, Rohit Chatta. After just joining, he took his first role in his first meeting itself. Let's call Rohit on the stage to know his aspiration towards this club. Rohit, can you share your aspirations and little bit about you?
Yes. So, good evening, everyone. Yes. So, myself, Rohit, and I recently joined Toastmasters team to upgrade my speaking qualities and communication skills and leaderships also. So currently, uh, currently, when I will go with my professional side, so I am accounting professional. So I am living in Amritsar, and I am doing my job, and my hometown is also Amritsar, and I have doing my job from Amritsar also. So yes, so if I want to speak about the some like our agenda, uh, like our agenda, uh, like agenda about food. So of course the Amritsari food is also very popular. So yeah. So
Rohit, who doesn't know about Amritsar food, especially chole bhature? We all know how good Amritsari chole bhatures are, and we sometimes specially goes to Amritsar to have this. It's really good to have you in our club. Looking forward to see you in many more roles. All the very best. Okay, now that I have tempted you enough to stay tuned till the end of the meeting, or if not, I would like to give this responsibility to very talented Toastmaster of the evening, who is, I'm sure, definitely going to pursue you to have at least one street food after at the end of this meeting. Our Toastmaster of the meeting is a B2B sales professional, deals in food ingredients. He's originally from Nasik, currently based in Delhi. He has a passion for traveling and playing cricket. Let's put your hand together as our Toastmaster of the evening, Rohit, takes the stage.
Thank you so much, Neeraj, for such a kind word as always. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and esteemed guests. If I'll ask you so, what do you think India is so much known for? Some might say it is known for cricket. Some might say it's known for diversity. Some of you might say it's known for Bollywood. But one thing I can say that for sure that our country is very much underrepresented and unappreciated for our amazing food. And this is something we are going to talk about. Amazing, delectable, and so delicious food of India. Whether it's a tangy chat, the spicy vada pav, or sweet jalebi, you just cannot get over it. My mouth is already watering. Let's talk about it. I'm Rohan from Nasik, and my all-time favorite food is misal pav. Misal pav is spicy, tangy street food which comes from Maharashtra, especially is famous in Nasik. It's made with sprouted beans, a fiery curry, topped with crunchy namkeen, and some served with soft buttery pav. Same like my, same like I just want to hear you from all you. What is your favorite street food which you can eat in breakfast, lunch, and dinner? Can we have someone? Like I just want to hear from you. Who are all there? Animesh?
I would say my favorite street food is pav bhaji, and I can have it day and night. It's really lovely.
Okay, thank you so much for your response. Can we have one more guys? Like why it is so
My,
much special for you?
I think food got the voice out of Prathna. That's a good thing. Uh,
Okay,
my favorite street food, you will probably have not heard about it. Uh, it's called a kortai. It's basically two patties ensconced with meat. It's a favorite around here in Vancouver. So I just keep on looking for that. That and another thing, which is poutine, which is the national food of Canada. I'm still an Indian though.
Okay. I would encourage all to keep note of these things who are all telling that their favorite food. So next time if you are going to have it, just keep it in your mind. Thank you so much, Rupinder, for sharing your experience. We'll keep this conversation going, but for now, let me brief you through today's flow of the meeting. It comprises three sections. Today, we'll start with three prepared speakers who will be evaluated with three respective speech evaluators. We then will move forward with speaking section, or in Toastmasters terms, the table topic. Finally, we'll go through evaluation section where everyone, including me, gets evaluated. The evaluation section is headed by our general evaluator, who today is our club president, Toastmaster Neeraj. Neeraj is a data scientist by profession, and do you know what? She is big time foodie. Her favorite street food is burger. Can we have Neeraj on spotlight, please? A quick audio video check with Neeraj.
Am I audible and visible?
Yeah, Neeraj, you are audible and visible. Over to you, Neeraj.
Hi everyone, I am Neeraj Singla, your general evaluator of the evening. My responsibility as a general evaluator to take care that overall operations of the meeting goes well. But I'm not alone in this. I have whole team who are going to help me in this endeavor. I will start my team. I will call my team one by one to introduce themselves. I will start with the timer first, Rohit. Rohit, can we have quick audio video check?
Yes, I'm audible.
Yes, Rohit, you're audible and visible. Can you explain about your role and also share the cards with the audience?
Okay. So in this meeting, I am playing the role as a timer. So I will as a timer. So at the time of speech, I will present the cards which indicates the time, like uh, like green card, yellow, and red. So is my screen is visible to all?
Yes, Rohit, it's up.
Okay. So every time when I flag the card, that indicates the time speed and how much time left. So that indicate the cards. So
Rohit, you can stop sharing.
okay.
Thank you so much, Rohit, for showing the cards. Now moving on to second team player, Iti Mehrotra, to share her role.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Iti Mehrotra. I am grammarian for the evening. As grammarian, my responsibility is to pay close attention to all the speakers and listen carefully their language uses. I'll also take a note of improper word usage, improper languages, and pronunciation, along with outstanding word usage, phrases, sayings, and quotes. As grammarian, it is my duty to introduce word of the day. The word of the day is luminary, which means a person who inspires and influences others. An example of using this word can be Stephen J. Hoskins is considered as luminary in scientific writing. This word luminary comes from Latin word lumen, which means light, and it has been used in English since the 15th century. I will be sharing my report at the end of the meeting, and I'll also mention the word in the chat box. Thank you so much. Over to you, Madam Toastmaster.
Thank you so much, Diti, for sharing your role in so much detail and also explain the word so clearly. Now moving on to third role, auxiliary role player. I would like to call Tamanna. Tamanna, can you explain your role?
Yeah, sure. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. I am the R counter of the day. Filler words or crutches causes an interruption in the speech, which distracts the attention of the audience. They reduce the impact of the speech. I shall make a note of the pauses, filler words, repetitions, and unintentional sounds used by the speakers and various role players. Filler words are words like I know, you know, right, so, well. Unintentional sounds like a, will also be noted. Any unintentional and excessively long pauses during the speech will also be noted by me, and I will share my report in the evaluation session. Thank you so much. Over to Madam Toastmaster, Neeraj.
Thank you so much, Tamanna, for walking over your role thoroughly. Now I would like to call our fourth auxiliary role player and last auxiliary role player, table topic evaluator, Pooja Kushwaha.
Thank you, Neeraj. Hello, everybody. My name is Pooja Kushwaha and I am a table topic evaluator for the day today. So, my role is to evaluate the 2 to 3 minute speeches which is conducted in the table topic session. So, I am going to evaluate those speeches. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much,
Over to
Pooja.
you, Neeraj.
Thank you so much, Pooja. I and my team is going to be back at the end of this meeting. Meanwhile, I encourage everyone to use word of the day. Thank you so much, and back to you, Toastmaster of the evening, Rohan.
Thank you so much, Neeraj, for explaining your roles and your tag teams also tag team roles as well. So, fellow Toastmasters, let's start with our first section, which is prepared speeches section. Now, let's get started introducing our first speaker of the day, Toastmaster Aina Gupta. Aina is assistant professor and researcher by her profession. She likes to have moong dal pakora as her street food. Before I bring Aina, I would like to call her speech evaluator, Toastmaster Sanjida, to read out her speech objectives. Can we have quick audio video check, Sanjida?
Yeah, am I audible
Yeah,
and visible?
yeah, you are audible and visible. Over to you.
All right. So, hello, fellow Toastmasters and dear guest. I'm Sanjida, and today I have the honor to evaluate Aina's speech, who would be delivering her level 1 project from motivational strategies. So, the main objective or the focus point is not just the content, but her body language and the vocal variety to enhance the delivery and engagement. So, basically, the vocal variety and the body language us to helps the speech to bring to life and also connect the audience, understand the feeling of the emotions behind those words, right? So, timer, please note that duration of the speech is 5 to 7 minutes. I'll submit my report upon being called by the general evaluator. Aina, I'm really excited to listen to you. All the best. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Sanjida, for explaining her speech objective. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Aina on virtual stage with a huge round of applause. Let's have a quick audio video check, Aina.
Am I audible? Am I visible?
You are audible and visible. Toastmaster Aina, will the fan fall? Will the fan fall? Toastmaster Aina, over to you.
What is probability? Asked my teacher. With a spark in my eyes, I raised my hand, confident that I'm an expert in this topic and nobody could beat me in today's class. When called upon, I stood up and gave the proper mathematical definition of probability. Number of favorable cases divided by total number of cases. He said, good, and I beamed with pride. He further asked, what is the probability that the fan will fall? And my smile suddenly vanished. Because according to the definition I just gave, falling of the fan is one favorable outcome, but total number of outcomes are only two. Either the fan will fall or not fall. That means probability is 1 by 2, which is half. That means there is 50% chance that the fan will fall, which is not possible. He then asked me to sit down. And thus my adventure began in the world of probabilities. Let us take one more example. Suppose you are watching cricket with your friends and Dhoni is the batsman. The discussion might turn to whether Dhoni will hit a six in the last over or not. Some people might say he will definitely hit a six. I'm one of them, by the way. Others might say, no, since India is already winning, I am assuming India is winning. Whereas some might say there is a 60% chance that he will win. Did anybody apply the basic definition of probability? Friends, I'm talking about cricket here. I'm sure everybody loves it or at least have some idea of the rules. Let us apply the basic definition of probability. Hitting the six is one favorable case. But how many total cases are there? How many runs can be scored from a single ball? Think about it. Anybody? You can unmute and say, feel free.
6 runs at most.
Okay, let's count. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 6. What about overthrow? Do you know in Test cricket, there have been at least 4 instances where 8 runs were scored from a single ball. Yes, you heard it right. Recently, in November 2008, between the match of Australia and New Zealand, a batsman scored 8 runs from a single ball. In theory, there is no limit to how many runs can be scored from a single ball. And this doesn't even account for no ball or white ball. Theoretically, infinite number of runs are possible from a single ball. Now coming back to the question. What is the probability that Dhoni will hit a 6? 1 upon infinity, which is equal to 0. Will Dhoni never hit a 6? Not possible, right? Let us replace Dhoni with a bowler like Shami. The probability of him hitting a 6 is less than Dhoni. Yes? But why? We all are making an educated guess here, depending upon the past record of the player. This approach is called as the empirical approach, which is based on historic data, rather than the classical definition of probability, which is most suited for the unbiased cases. Like, for example, if you toss a coin, what is the probability that you will get a head? 1 by 2, right? If you don't have the point that Amitabh Bachchan had in the movie Sholay, I don't, by the way. What if you toss the coin 10 times? Will you get head 5 times and tail 5 times? No, right? But if you toss the coin 1,000 times, you will approximately get 498, 499 times heads and 501, 502 times tails, or vice versa, reflecting the probability half. So when we repeat the experiment enough number of times, we can see the basic definition of probability is getting applied. Now returning to our fan scenario, will it fall? The probability of fan falling is nearly 0 because we use the empirical approach here. We look at the past record of the fan and also the present condition of the fan. Whether the fan is wobbling or is it making any kind of noise or is it properly installed. So by evaluating all these factors, we can safely assume that fan is unlikely to fall and we can happily enter the room without any concern. Thank you and over to you, Toastmaster Rohan.
Thank you so much, Aina, for such a riveting speech. Let us take a minute to write feedback for speaker Aina. You can write feedback in her personal chat as well. Timer, please show red card after 1 minute.
One minute is up.
Thank you so much, timer Rohit. Now, let's get started by introducing our second speaker of the day, Toastmaster Nimit. Nimit is a project manager by profession, and he has been veteran Toastmaster, as you all know. His favorite street food is kaki roll. Before I bring Nimit, I would like to call his speech evaluator, Toastmaster Ankit, to share his speech objective. Can we have Toastmaster Ankit on spotlight, please?
Toastmaster Rohan, am I audible and visible?
You are audible and visible. Over to you, Ankit.
Toastmaster Nimit is adapting level 3 from the engaging humor pathway. The purpose of the speech is for the member to determine their style of humor and apply it to a speech that centers around a central message. Best of luck, Nimit. Over to you, TMOD Rohan.
Thank you so much, Ankit. Folks, let's welcome Nimit on the virtual stage with a huge round of applause. Let's have quick audio video check. Toastmaster Nimit.
Hello, Toastmaster. Am I audible and visible? And
You
my and my hands and my body expressions are visible, please?
Absolutely, absolutely, Nimit. Toastmaster Nimit, ordeal to office. Ordeal to office, Toastmaster Nimit. Stage is yours.
How many of you drive to office? Okay, let me change the question. How many of you go to office? Well, I have to go. Unlike some of the lucky ones in this room who have the luxury to wake up at 8:55 and still turn up for the work meeting at 9 in pajamas. Well, ladies and gentlemen, for me, going to office is like an ordeal. How? Let me take you along to this ordeal and so that you'll also get to know. Good morning, fellow passengers. Today is Monday morning, and oh God, I'm late to office again. I grab my car keys and frantically rush out of the house. I take my car out of the driveway, blabbing about getting late yet again. The traffic is going from bad to worse. Stuck in a jam. The driver in the car behind me is honking continuously. But I have nowhere to go because in front of me, I see a cab driver waiting patiently for his potential riders. And on the other hand, I see an auto driver busy in cashing from the riders he just deboarded. And 100 of passengers, pedestrians walking the road with impunity. I try to calm myself down by taking some deep breaths and waiting for an iota of space so that I can go through. In that moment, I go down the memory lane. When I was in the UK, there the car used to actually slow down on zebra crossings and wait for the pedestrians to cross the road. And they didn't even honk on the vehicle in front of them. How dignified is that? And then yet another prolonged honk woke me up and brought me back to India. After another 10-15 frustrating minutes, we finally get some space and move along. Okay, passengers, we are on the expressway now. Sit tight, hold tight, as we are going to drive on a road racer mode, just like the video games in childhood. But beware, we are going to meet some shameless characters on the road who are just not going to let us win. Don't believe me? Let me introduce you. The first, the kissers. These are the people who desperately like kissing your car bumpers with theirs. And if that's not happening, they come on the side and ensure that the side mirrors are kissing each other. Sometimes that kiss is so passionate that the side mirror tilts backwards or sometimes even breaks. They kiss and run away in a jiffy, leaving you behind emotionally dumbstruck. The second character are the egoists. You dare overtake them, and they will swear to teach you a lesson in next 10 seconds. They will go to any extent to show off their speed, skill, and dominance on the road. And mind you, they will take your revenge of overtaking them. The third, the multitaskers. They're often seen busy on their mobile phones, either attending the calls, returning a text message, or even scrolling the social media. The others are busy eating with one hand and driving with the other. They make us wonder if they are the most important people in the world. Then comes a very dangerous category, the snakes. They meander through the traffic and you will just keep wondering what just happened. They pass through like a lean snake, and beware, they're poisonous enough to pick up a fight too. And finally, the laid backs. They have all the time in the world to reach wherever they have to. No signs of hurry, no signs of worry, just sheer ignorance. They carry a calm smile on their face, much to onlookers' fury. They drive at 40 on an expressway and take their own merry time to start their engines when the signal turns green. So you see, passengers, these are the characters I meet on my way to office. Finally, these are the characters, I must say, actually personify the age-old saying that where there's a way, there's a will. Yes, you heard me right. Where there's a way, there's a will. And after 40 minutes of this odyssey, we finally reach my office. I am sitting and still reflecting on the driving game we just played. What about you? What characters you see on your way to office? At the end, I'll just conclude with my small learning in this is that slow and steady might not win the race. No, but perhaps starting early will. I'm going to try this out tomorrow morning. What about you, Toastmaster of the Day?
Thank you so much, Nimit. Yeah, I am absolutely agree to you that early to go to office can we can reach easily and so quickly. Thank you so much for your speech. Your energy and passion truly shines through your speech. Really very good job. Let us take a minute to write feedback for our speaker number 2, Nimit. Timer, please show red card after 1 minute. Thank you so much, Rohit. Now, let's get started by introducing our third speaker of the day, Toastmaster Aprajita. Toastmaster Aprajita is a teacher who loves teaching to little toddlers and she is big time Pani Puri lover. Before I bring Toastmaster Aprajita, I would like to call her speech evaluator, Toastmaster Animesh, to read her speech objective. Toastmaster Animesh, can you have quick audio video check?
Am I audible? Am I visible?
Yes, you are audible and visible. Over to you, Animesh.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Rohan. Folks, my speaker, Toastmaster Aparajita, is attempting the project evaluation and feedback. As part of this project, the speaker is supposed to attempt three speeches. Two of two of them make up the feedback part, one makes the evaluation part. Today, Toastmaster Aparajita will be attempting the first speech, which is which is part of the feedback part of this project, wherein she will deliver a speech and receive feedback to be inculcated in a future second speech. Toastmaster Aparajita, I wish you all the very best for your speech. Over to you, Toastmaster Rohan.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Animesh, for sharing her speech objective. Folks, let's welcome Toastmaster Aprajita on virtual stage and have a huge round of applause. Let's welcome her. Can we have quick audio video check, Aprajita?
Am I audible and visible?
Yes, you are audible and visible. Toastmaster Aprajita, let's live and let them live. Let's live and let them live. Toastmaster Aprajita, stage is yours.
Mmm, such a juicy chicken. Wow, wow. Such a juicy. Bhaiya, two more plates. I too will have more than 8 chicken legs. Are, what are you doing? Nahi, I will have. No, my stomach is not full. I will have it. Definitely. As humans, We think that we are superior and that every other animal and non living thing is inferior to us. We do harmful things and behave poorly with animals. We treat them and do things in ways we like and we want them to. Based on animals' nature towards humans, there are two kinds of animals which we face in this world. One is domestic one and the wild. Domestic animals are those which we can adopt and wilds which we cannot adopt. They are so dangerous to be adopted, and if we do, then we will face the wrath of their their traits. Regardless of their types, animals have fallen victims to cruel human behavior, killing animals, physically harming them into perform certain activities, not feeding them properly, and whatnot. Every animal on earth deserves to live in peace. It's it is due to selfish human activities where animals are used and killed for various factors. For scientific experiments to domestication of animals, humans harm animals with different methods. Just like us, animals also have emotions and feel pain. God has given them equal rights to live just as to us. But here we are killing animals to obtain their teeth, skin, and other body parts to decorate our homes. Our cosmetic industries, medicines, and non vegetarian diets are responsible for animal cruelty. There are four types of cruelty which we see in day to day life: simple neglect, abuse and torture, organized and abuse, illegal breeding, or animal sexual abuse. We must stop sinful activities as they disturb the ecological balance of our earth. It hurts poor animals, and the way they have to be nurtured, the way they have to be nourished in our global environment, we are not able to deal with it, and it affects us as humans. Just like we can say about parrots and to be domesticated, which are wild actually, and just like we are unable to see sparrows these days, we must stop this cruelty not based on the intentions we put in, but because we should be indulged in coming towards the unity of taking care of animals, because as humans we have the opportunity to save and nurture them and let them live peacefully in the environment. To stop cruelty, we must collectively work and take legal measures, proper education, animal shelters, humane education programs, anonymous mechanisms, and many more. We must raise awareness about animal cruelty, educate people to support animal shelters, and at last, let's live and let them live. Thank you. Over to you, Rohan.
Thank you so much, Aparajita, for such uplifting and self-introspective speech. Fellow Toastmasters, let us take a minute to write feedback for Aparajita. Rohit, after 1 minute, please show red card. Thank you so much, Rohit. Now, fellow Toastmasters, it's time for fun part, our table topic session, where you get to show off your quick thinking. Just like spicy, just like accidentally you will take a bite of spicy chili. Our table topic master is today is Toastmaster Priyanka, and her favorite street food is masala dosa. She will be leading us through some fun and spontaneous questions. So get ready and buckle up. Can we have our table topic master Priyanka on virtual stage, please?
Am I audible, Toastmaster Rohan?
Yes, you are audible and visible. Fellow Toastmasters, I am handing over the stage to Toastmaster Priyanka. Let's see what she is cooking there in Toast table topic station today.
All right. Thank you very much for the generous introduction, Toastmaster Rohan. And round of applause for the prepared speeches today. So after the thunderous speeches, what next we have in our pocket? I have brought you something different today. Well, how different? So have you ever thought that when there is a cricket match, mostly India-Pakistan, we only wish, pray that, oh my God, please, 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 make India win, please, 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 please. And when India wins, we celebrate, it's like a Diwali all over the country. What do you think about the opposite team? Their country members. They must be very sad. The same thing happened if we lose the match. So for the same situation, some people are happy and some people are sad. We'll pay something about or see few things with such kind of perspective today. Thank you, timer. So the rules of the what we have the rule of the table topic is you have to speak for 1 to 2 minutes. You'll get 30 seconds of grace period to wrap up your speech. Minimum try to speak for a minute. So who will be the first volunteer today? Animesh, you already have the role. I'd like to call Toastmaster Rupinder. How about Rupinder? Will you like to have a speech today? Great.
Audible and visible?
Audible and visible.
Am I incredible? Okay, no, don't answer that.
You're always incredible, Rupinder. All right. The topic is, I'm happy that my friend had a breakup. I'm happy that my friend had a breakup, Rupinder Singh.
I don't know how to answer that. I am happy that my friend had a breakup. I'm sad that I'm married. I'm happy that my friend is looking for a significant other. I'm sad I can't be that person. I'm happy that my friend will find someone better. I'm sad that won't be me. Fellow Toastmasters, Madam Table Topic Master, and distinguished guests. And such is the swing we call life. We alternate between moments of happiness and sadness. But considering the fact that today's meeting's theme is street food, I would say that happiness and sadness are what make up for culinary diversity in our life. They're like the spices. Sometimes when we are happy, we want that moment to last forever. But do you ever wonder what eternal happiness will be like? It'll get boring, which is why you need moments of sadness, moments of anger. to spice up your life. As many of the luminaries present in this meeting will agree with me, no one has ever lived a single emotion in their life. And while I feel bad for my friend because she's going through a bad phase, what I also know, it is setting her up for better times to come. Just like that horrible speech you gave once, after which you decided, maybe I'll never give a speech again. And then some idiot came along and told you, look, the worst speech you'll ever give will still be better than the best speech you will never give. And here you are, trying to speak your heart out in front of 20 odd people you barely know. That is the swing of life. So, my friend, while I'm sad that you're not happy, I'm happy that you broke up. But again, I'm sad that I won't be your significant other. I think it's your loss, but such is the swing of life. Madam Topics Minister.
Thank you very much, Rupinder, for mixing us spices with happiness and sadness. Great combination. I could never imagine. Who would be our next next
Kuma.
speaker?
Kuma.
Yeah, Mahinder, would you like to take a topic today?
Yes.
All right, I have a topic for you. Thank God I missed the train. Thank God I missed the train, Mahinder.
Thank you, Deputy Master. Talking of life, up and down, good and bad. Sometimes good things come to you in a bad way, and bad things come to you in a good way. Missing the train is less, but because after I missed the train, within 2 hours before the train could reach its destination, it was derailed. And a number of people were hurt, a number died. And what have I to say? I'm still on the station waiting for the next train. So I say, missing a train sometimes is a blessing in disguise. If you miss something, there's something to gain somewhere. So don't worry about missing anything or doing something wrong. If you made a mistake now, it may be for the better of yourself. Because the mistake may turn out to be a blessing where we took a wrong trail to reach a destination. But as we took the wrong trail, there was luck. Money fell from the seas. And what have you got to say? Missing the train is no bad way or good about it. But in the case where everything goes right, God has His will and ways to make you where you want to be. With this, I hand it back over to Deputy Master. Thank you.
Thank you, Mahinder, for the great speech. I totally agree with you. God always have a plan. So we should always think positive of any kind of situation. Going further, we have Prarthana. Prarthana. Am I pronouncing your name well? Prarthana.
Yeah, correct.
Prarthana. Okay, Prarthana. Could we have an audio check, please?
Yeah. How is it? Like it's better now?
Far better.
Yes, pretty.
Yes, thank you very much. Okay, Prarthana. I'm happy that there is no food to eat. Prarthana, I'm happy that there is no food to eat.
Hello all, this is Pratna, and speaking about no food to eat, I think that would be a very bad day in my life because I just love to eat and I love to cook as well. But yeah, if I have no food to eat, then definitely I should have a lot of water, a lot of juice, and a lot of milkshakes. Then that would be a better day because I really can't live without food. But yeah, when there's my fast, I'm really starving the whole day. But yeah, it is a really good way to detox your body. So I think that's a small suggestion from my side that you should keep fast at least once a week because it's a very good way to detox your body and release all the toxins. And for foodies like us, I know it's very difficult. And after listening to these tasty things, which were talked about in the meeting, like pav bhaji, chole bhature, and chur chur naan, I don't know how will I able to do that, but yeah, it's a very good thing to do the same for your body. But audience, can you tell me what will happen if you won't have food in your life? Like, could anyone would like to tell? Would they be able to live or not? But yeah, I think there are some people who are very less considerate, like they are less fortunate, in fact they don't have food to eat. So definitely we should go for langars, etc., and we should do the same. So whom amongst you all introduces langar for these people who are less fortunate?
Yeah, I love langar. Yeah, that's true. Pratna, so thank you very much for sharing your thoughts on this. And yeah, that's true. I struggle having a fast, but we all should keep a fast to at least detoxify our body, whatever things we're eating or throughout the week. With that, I'd like to move the next speaker. Who would be next speaker? The tech master Megha. Would you like to take a speech? Yeah.
Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible. Toastmaster Megha. Thank God there was a COVID lockdown. Thank God there was a COVID lockdown, Toastmaster Megha.
Thank you, Priyanka. Wait, okay. Yeah, thank God there was a COVID lockdown because lockdown was a phase which is once in a while, once in a lifetime, I should say. And it teaches us so many things. It teaches us life is so fleeting. It teaches us how to manage time. It teaches us what to do when you have nothing to do. It made us creative. It made us segue into those phases of our life which we have never explored before. Like people did lots of cooking, people watched some people did some religious activities at home, and there was time when it was really introspecting. People can introspect themselves where they're wrong, and they can also explore into those phases which cannot be done in a busy life that we are leading now. And but yes, it should be once in a lifetime affair. I hope we don't have to see that lockdown phase further in our lives. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Megha. You reminded me of my COVID lockdown time. It was good, bad, equally balancing both. So great take, Megha. Thank you very much. Now I would like to move to Toastmaster Ashok. Ashok, are you with us?
Yes,
Yeah.
am I audible?
You're audible. Could you switch on your video, please?
Uh, Sorry, I can't because I'm not feeling well today, and I'm lying in the bed and enjoying the meal.
Would you be able to take a table topic speech?
No, no issue at all.
All right. Toastmaster Ashok. Thank God I have fallen sick. Thank God I have fallen sick. Toastmaster Ashok.
Sometimes I realize that it is not good thing when I or someone falls sick, but it happens because no one can escape from this. When I see the people crying in pain when they fall sick, I see them and I don't notice them. When it comes to me, then I realize the same kind of pain he was bearing and he was suffering from. It is good to be sick so that we could realize the pain of others. And when we realize the pain of others, then compassion builds. And it is very hard. And most of the time, it is not seen unless we face the same kind of problems in our life. So nature is like this, and we must be thankful to the nature that they are giving such good experiences and bad experiences. So when I think about this kind of suffering, then I realize it is always good, and it is said that whatever is happens for a reason. Thank you.
Wow, whatever happens, happens for a reason. Thank you for being so luminary for all of us, Ashok, even if you are not feeling well. With that, I have only one golden speech, table talk speech left. Who would like to take that? Who is the lucky speaker? The last lucky speaker. Raise your hand fast. I'll pick that person. Anybody, or I'll pick. Okay, Toastmaster Animesh has raised his hand long back. Animesh, would you like to take a topic?
Of course.
Okay.
Of course.
Great. You're loud and clear, Ashok. Sorry, I mean Animesh. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Toastmaster Animesh.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy that we lost the game. I'm happy that we lost the game. Toastmaster Animesh.
Okay. I'm happy that we lost the game. You know what? I was not ready for a travel. I don't have the clothes for travel. No. And I don't have the stuff for a long travel, especially not foreign travel. I neither have the stuff. I neither have the visa. And my passport definitely is about to expire. So, no, thank you. Thank God. Thank God we lost the game. Because otherwise, we would definitely have to go to Europe. Yeah. Oh my God. With more, like, maybe somebody more concerned about traveling would say that, but I would say let's take it in a different direction. The direction I should go in, which is thank God I lost the game. Thank God we lost the game. Because now because now we can focus on upping our game, on taking our game a notch up, you know. And you know why that's a good thing? You know why that's a good thing? Because now I believe we can be better. We can get back at the game better. So that's one angle. Of course, the travel angle was one. And third, thank God we lost the game. I could finally take a long. Over to you, Madam Table Topics Master. I need my nap.
Okay, thank you, Animesh, for taking this take, and you also saved your money for traveling. Yes, thank God we lost the game. All right, now it's time to look beautiful, be attentive, because it's time to take the picture. So I request everyone, even the guest, Prathana, everyone who could switch on your video, please show your beautiful face so that all be ready and show your nice take a nice picture. Toastmaster Neeraj, could you help us taking a selfie?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay,
Can
thank you.
please use beautiful emoticons?
Yes. Thank you, Toastmaster Neeraj. With that, thunderous table topics and very intriguing answers and speeches, I would like to hand over the stage to Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Rohan.
Thank you so much, Priyanka. Great job, everyone. Let's we fly back to our theme today. Let me tell you my last experience with legendary Vada Pav. I was in Mumbai, and like any other true foodie, I had to try the city's favorite snack. As I watched vendor frying vadas, I thought this is going to be amazing. But little did I know, it came with fiery chutney that set my mouth on fire. For a moment, I felt like I am breathing fire. But did that stop me from getting another one? Definitely not. That's the charm of street food. It burns, but you still want it more and more and more. With that, it's time to learn and grow in public speaking by getting comprehensive feedback from our general evaluator today, Toastmaster Neeraj. Can we have Toastmaster Neeraj on spotlight, please?
Am I audible and visible?
You are audible and visible. Over to you, Toastmaster Neeraj.
Thank you so much, Rohan. I would like to start with my auxiliary team first. I want to call our counter Tamanna on the stage to share her uh,
But
insights.
you have to take the evaluations first, speech evaluations.
I'm so sorry. Now I would like to start with the prepared evaluators first. I would like to call first evaluator, Sanjita, on the stage to share her evaluation.
Hi all. Just give me a minute. Am I visible and audible?
Yes, Sanjita, you are visible and audible.
Just give me a minute again. Okay. So, hello everyone. I'm back again. And I'm back again with the report of Aina's speech basically. And to to give my own evaluation, I found her speech not only intellectually stimulating, but also highly effective in achieving her objective of connecting with the audience through vocal variety and body language. So to elaborate a little bit on that, let's start with speech clarity. Aina's voice was clear and articulate throughout. She skillfully modulated her tone, raising and lowering as in when necessary to emphasize on the key points. So, this showcases the quality of delivery. Her hand gestures, combined with eye contact and body movement, were well coordinated and directed sharply towards the audience. This not only strengthened the connection but also focused on what she's trying to say. The only recommendation that I have for you, Aina, is slightly to adjust your camera positioning slightly so that you don't have to tilt or look downward. So overall, your content and your delivery was really excellent and top notch. And based on the progress that I have observed, you are evolving as a speaker, and you're truly a luminary for all of us. I wish you all the very best for your future. And over to you, General Evaluator. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sanjita. You started your evaluation with CRC approach. You gave recommendation, you gave commendation, then recommendation, and then you summarize your evaluation. But here I have one recommendation for you. Maybe for the next time, you can give very specific feedback, like what are those specific points where she missed and she should work on, and same goes for the commendation. So this is the one challenge that I want to give for the next time. To give, instead of very generic feedback, give specific feedback. But overall, great evaluation and very fluent in your evaluation. Thank you so much. Now I would like to call second evaluator Ankit Agarwal to give his evaluation.
Am I audible and visible? General Evaluator Neeraj. Okay. Toastmaster Neeraj, what was that speech? I feel you might have turned some people into kissers when you gave that punch of kissers as your joke within the speech. So a great speech and a great way to demonstrate like how can we include humor in our speeches. Now starting with the good things, right? Or the things that you did really well within your speech. And if you would see that the good things and the bad thing both will be coming under the same categories. So first thing, like the good thing is like you were using your hand and facial expressions in sharing many of the jokes that you are sharing, like the example of kissers, the example of lazy people, that was kind of demonstrating like how to use your body language and your expressions in order to personify some characters. So a great job there. The another thing was the content, right? So your content, what I could see, like the characters that you brought within your speech, those were really interesting and humorous as well. Like so, when I was looking at the audience in terms of how they are responding to your speech, that was the section where people were smiling or laughing. So that was the main section for you in terms of it was where it was humorous. Now talking about like what things where you kind of missed out or where you could have improved. So uh, first thing would be the body language itself, right? Like initially, like in the first half of your speech, your body language use was not very energetic or you were not very expressive. So and in some cases you missed, like when you were saying, let me take you to the audience and show you how, let me take you to my audience and show you how, you were smiling during that time, even though you should have showed like kind of a sad expressions or like depressing expressions. The another thing, another area where you miss the voice modulation or the pace was, you in your speech you mentioned that you would take us, or you went through a memory lane of visiting Britain. But when you take us to that imagination of Britain or England, you were actually using the same level of voice modulation of same body language as you were using normally. So at this point, what we are assuming, you are imagining something. So I would like to see your body language or your pace to be little slow that you are imagining. So there should be some difference in terms of you are going to a memory lane. So this is the second suggestion. And in terms of content wise, like I could see like in the first half there was very less kind of humor. It was seeming to be a kind of a story. And also at the end, at the conclusion stage, you actually asked two times, what about you think about the kind of passengers you meet through your journey. And also again uh, you asked once, what about you, like you asked again, what about you, Toastmaster or day when you will leave, right? So you ask two questions at the end, which make it less impactful in comparison to if you had asked just one question. So this is like the next suggestion. But overall, like if I look, right, like your speech was really inspiring how to use humor, like how to use your body language in expressing or giving the punchlines. So we'd love to hear more about your speeches, and yeah, best of luck for your future. Over to you, General Evaluator Neeraj.
Thank you so much, Ankita Agrawal. You followed CRC approach, and on top of it, you gave very specific recommendation. And you followed, you gave recommendation not only just delivery, but as well as on content. Great job there. Although I have one recommendation for you, which will take your evaluation at the next level. Instead of explicitly mentioning recommendation, commendation, how about you deliver it like a speech? Like, people should feel that you are giving a speech for 3 minutes instead of explicitly pointing out few things like, oh, this is you have done well, this is you could have improved. Just give it a speech and let your evaluation flow. So this is the only recommendation for you. But overall, I saw huge improvement than your previous evaluation, and you are improving strength by strength. Thank you so much, Ankit. Now I would like to call third evaluator on this, Animesh, to share his evaluation.
Before I start, am I audible, visible again?
You are audible and, as always, incredible.
Thank you. Folks, my speaker, Toastmaster Aparajita, came in with a timely message and caught us off guard with an opening enactment. Very rarely do I end up seeing an enactment as an opening. So well done, Toastmaster Aparajita, on that. But if that wasn't enough, folks, I was caught off guard when Toastmaster Aparajita went from that funny enactment to a very serious message. Maybe this was the intent all along. You know, like Agatha. Sorry, I had to drop in some marble there. But I'll try I'll try to keep it as short as possible. The opening enactment, your description of the superiority complex that us humans always command, or the types of animals, or the four types of cruelty, or the effects of animal cruelty, the indirect and direct harm we that we inflict on the environment and on animals, and of course the need to nurture. And then comes in the message that started the speech. Let's live and let them live. What a wrap up, Toastmaster Aparajita. If I were to point out something for your improvement, it would be, well, the four types of cruelty. Yes, you listed them out, but also explain them a little. That would be that would be an area of improvement from me for you. Overall, I would say, well, a, a perfect outline and a PETA style messaging. And by PETA, I mean prevention. Well, the organization that is responsible for animal rights. Yes, this international organization. What I could see is your messaging was not only in line with the message that PETA embodies, but also in line with the festival itself. So well done on not only using this opportunity to the fullest, but also for providing a very insightful, a very important, a very timely message for this evening, for this week. Maybe explain the cruelty a little more so it hits people. And I can guarantee that your speech would be top notch. Over to you, Madam General Evaluator.
Thank you so much, Animesh. Your evaluations are always very motivating and encouraging, and the way you structure your evaluation is fabulous. Although I have one recommendation, when you give evaluation, there should be a balance between commendation and recommendation. And I see you gave only one recommendation, but multitude of commendations. So there should, at least for 1 minute, you should try to fetch different kind of recommendation on content, on delivery, and because speaker is here to listen more recommendations than commendations, so that they can improve, come improved next time. But overall, like, that is your strength. You are always so you always motivate the speaker, and this is a great job from your side as always. Thank you so much. Now I would like to move on to my tag team uh, evaluation, which I was very eager to do even before prepared speakers evaluations. I want to call our counter Tamanna
There's a
on this.
table topic evaluation. Point of order, there's a table topics evaluation still.
Okay, okay. So actually we were for taking it at the last, but if this is the order, then I will take TT evaluation first. Okay, Pooja. I would like to call you on the stage to share your evaluation.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible, Pooja.
Okay. So hello everybody. So I'll start with Rupinder first. So voice modulation was really amazing, and I loved the pronunciation, how he was doing the emphasis on each word, and pronunciation was very good. And his pace, the speed of speech was good, and pauses made it very, very impactful. And I appreciated he used the word of the day. So I have little recommendation, that is like if he can use his camera little far, if he can keep his camera so we can see his hand gestures and facial expressions. He can work on little bit on facial expression. I think that will make the speech really, really impactful. So that's about Rupinder. Then our the next speaker was Mahinder sir, and I love the usage of the quote. He has used the grabber in his speech. That was the quote. He started his speech. That was really, really engaging. That was engaged the audience attention, and his speech was good. Voice modulation was good, and he has again ended speech with a quote that was good. And just one recommendation, like if he can end his speech with little bit different way, like maybe asking a question or adding and add some personal story or some incident or some humor, so it will be like more engaging next time. Then the next speaker was Pratna. So I have seen the Pratna has used the steeples pose. That was a hand gesture, which was really, really very positive and neutral hand gesture whenever we are delivering the speech. So it was very good. And she was continuously using the hand gesture, which was making her speech really impactful. And she has used some of the common food name in her speech, which is making audience really relatable to her speech. And she was continuously asking a question to engage audience in her speech. That was really, really interesting. So one recommendation which I would love to suggest to Pratna, like Pratna, if you can work a little bit on your facial expression and voice modulation more, your speech will be really impactful. Then our next speaker is Meghna, and Meghna has started speech very nicely. She has used the hand gestures, and the one more important thing, she always used her smiling face, which is added charm to her speech. And voice modulation was really good. I loved overall speech. I just give a little recommendation to Meghna is like if you can work on little bit of pace and pauses, it will be really impactful. Then Ashok, as Ashok camera was off, so I was not able to see the body language and all those things. I have made an evaluation on the basis of voice and content. So topic was really complicated what Ashok got, but he has really delivered in very nice way, relating the complicated topic with compassion. It was really, really appreciated, and the way he has ended his speech on the positive note, it is, I think, his strength. So one recommendation, if he can work on the voice modulation more, it will be really impactful. And the last speaker, Animesh, and I think Animesh means drama, lot of drama in his speech, and I love, really, really love that. And yeah, his facial expressions, hand gestures, voice modulation. It's just perfect. And ending topic with the humor, it is, I think, his strength, adding humor in the speech. So currently, I don't think so. I have any recommendation for you, Animesh. So that's all about the my evaluation. Thank you so much. Over to you, Neeraj.
Thank you so much, Pooja. Honestly, you kept me hooked till the end, and I really don't have any recommendation for you, but all commendations. Thank you so much for doing your evaluation so thoroughly and very uh, noticed everyone in using the microscopic lens. I'm not finding the right word. It was such a comprehensive feedback. Thank you so much, Pooja. Being a debutant, you really did a great job in evaluation. Thank you so much. Now I want to call second auxiliary role player timer. Rohit, can we have a quick audio video check?
Yes, I'm audible.
Yes, Rohit, you're audible and visible.
Yeah. Okay. So should I share my screen, or I will, or I can explain
Yeah,
directly to
Rohit,
the.
if you have a report, you can share the report and then you can read it out.
Okay. Yeah. So is my screen visible now? Yeah. Sorry.
Yes, Rohit, it's up.
Oh, okay. So most of the team members are like deliver their speech within the time frame. So I have found it the only two team members who have crossed their limits, time limits. So the first name is Ankit Agarwal, who has taken the time slot with around 4 minutes and 9 seconds. And the second one is Mr. Rupinder, who have take time around 2 minutes and 50 seconds. So that is my observation. So that's all from my side.
Thank you so much, Rohit. And this is such a neat and clean format. This is maybe we can use in our future meetings as well. And everything is so precise and the information is very intuitive. Thank you so much. No recommendations here, honestly. You did a great job as a debutant. Now I want to call third auxiliary role player Iti, grammarian, to share her report.
Thank you. Allow me to share my screen.
Yeah, you have the rights now.
Is my screen visible? Let's start with people who use word of the day. That is Rupinder, Priyanka, and Sanjita. Kudos for them. Next one is everybody did a wonderful job. Most of the people used outstanding words. So first word is probability. How likely something is to happen. Second is infinity, space or time without end. Empirical, based on experiments and practical experience. Ordeal, a very unpleasant or difficult experience. Blabbering, to talk in a way that others think is silly or annoying. Iota, a very small amount. Dominance, control, or power. Personify, to be an example in human form of particular quality. Wrath, very great anger. Logical balance, a state of dynamic equilibrium in an ecosystem. Culinary diversity, it refers to a variety of things, including representation of culture and food. Fleeting, lasting for a very short time. Intrigue, very interesting intellectual stimulation, something that challenges your mind and makes you think. Top notch, excellent. Two idioms and metaphors were also being used, like a lean snake, meaning deceitful, untrustworthy, or cunning. Idiom was caught off guard to surprise someone, especially in a way that makes them feel confused or uncertain. No improper grammatical usage was there, so it was all wonderful. Thank you once again. Over to you, Madam Toastmaster.
Thank you so much, Iti. Great report. No recommendation here. And this is, you have prepared a great list to share with everybody. So maybe you can share this link in the chat so that maybe everyone can take reference later on. Okay, this ends reports from our auxiliary. Oh, Tamanna. Okay, now it's time for our last auxiliary role player, Tamanna, to share her report.
Yeah. Is my screen visible?
Yes, it's up.
So, Neeraj has used a 14 times, like 6 times, and 2 times. Priyanka Mishra has used a 3 times, so 1 time. Aina has used a 2 times, so 1 times, and right 3 times. Rohit Chadda used a 11 times, so 3 times, and he repeated word and yeah. Nimit Mittal has used a 1 time, well 2 times, and he also repeated and word number of times. Aprajita used a 3 times, 1 time. Rohan has used a 1 time, but 2 times, and he also repeated and number of times. Ratan Verma has used a 4 times, so 1 time and 1 time. Ankit Agarwal has used a 16 times, so 10 times, like 5 times and 2 times. Animesh has used a 8 times, well 4 times, so 4 times, but 4 times, and he repeated the word number of times, and he also used the words filler words yeah and. Iti Mehrotra grammarian has used so 2 times. Mahendra Kumar has used but 4 times. Sanjida has used two times and so 6 times. And she also used a filler word. Pooja Kushwaha used 13 times. So 8 times. Like 3 times. 1 times but. And she also repeated the word and she'll use the filler words that really I think number of times. Pratima guest used the word 1 times and but for the 2 times, and Megha Bansal used 4 times and 2 times, yeah 1 time. Ashok Chaudhary has also used 5 times and so 3 times, and he also used the word and 1 times. And Rupinder was the one only person who did not use any filler words, pauses, and any unintentional sounds. So this is my report. Over to Madam General Evaluator.
What a report, Tamanna. Honestly, it takes lots of efforts to come up with such kind of report, and you need to be very attentive throughout the meeting to prepare this. I really don't have any recommendations here. Literally great job. And it seems, I think I said this to you last time also, you have mastered this role also. Thank you so much for taking up this role and prepare such a comprehensive report. Now this ends my evaluation of my tag team. Now it's time for me to give my evaluation. I will start with the meeting. Meeting started on time. And then the first role, Sergeant at Arms, played by Priyanka. And Priyanka, you started with a great story. And I remember last time I gave you, because I was general evaluator in the last meeting as well. And I gave you a recommendation and you worked on this. And today it was just flawless. I have no recommendation for you. And then moving on to Toastmaster of the evening, Rohan. Rohan, you brought very relevant theme, and it was a theme which can tempt and excite anybody. Like it is relevant to everybody in this world. So great selection of the topic, and transitioning was very smooth, and you were prepared beforehand to call next speaker, next like whosoever is going to take the role. Transitioning was very smooth. Although I have some recommendations for you. Maybe at the beginning you asked few questions, and you this is a challenge for you. You may want to work on your impromptu answers. Like you can come up with the better answers of responses that you got from your questions. And the second thing, maybe I think this is again if you have feasibility of it, lightning could be better because you are Toastmaster of the evening and the entire focus is on you. I think there could be some work done on the lightning as well. And overall structure to the content, I believe it could be better. So this is few recommendations. But overall, great job to pick the topic, to start to try to make it engaging by asking questions, and also effort when you are introducing speakers, you contacted everyone and try to make the introduction relevant by asking their favorite street food. So great job. Thank you so much. This is about you. Now, next is table topic master. So again, Priyanka, great example at the beginning. And you brought very interesting topic. And the example that you gave at the beginning was relevant to the all topics that you brought for the audience. And I think you followed a theme related to that. So great explanation there. But maybe it's good to have one or two topic related to theme also. So it is not mandatory, but it might be a good addition to your collection of table topic questions. So that is just one recommendation for you to maybe next time add some relevant questions related to theme as well. Okay. I think I have covered everyone. This ends my evaluation. Now I would like to give stage back to Toastmaster of the evening, Rohan.
Thank you so much, Neeraj, for such an invaluable feedback and your guidance. I want to thank Tag Team as well for such an comprehensive report. You guys have rocked it today. So, as we wrap up this flavorful journey, the world of Indian food, and I hope that you had so much fun as I had. Street food is not more than just a quick bite. It's a celebration of culture, creativity, and community. So next time, if you find yourself at street food stall, take a moment to savor not just taste but an experience. And who knows, maybe you will discover your next favorite dish, just like I discovered mine, misal pav and vada pav. Now, I I take your leave and hand you the stage over to our presiding officer today, our Toastmaster Neeraj. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Rohan. Can we have huge round of applause for Rohan for keep this meeting engaging throughout the session and bring such mouth-watering topic on the stage. Thank you so much. I really appreciate Rohan. Now I want to highlight about our today's speakers. Really such a stellar speeches, and it kept me hooked throughout the each speeches that happened today. Great efforts, great storyline, and your speeches was the highlight of this meeting. And then I want to thank you few debutants who took their role for the first time and completely nailed it. Thank you so much, Rohit, for taking timer role and coming up with a great format, and Pooja Kushwaha for evaluating table topic speakers so thoroughly. Thank you so much. Now I will cast votes. Parallelly, I will start taking feedback from our guest. So you can cast your votes. I'm launching polls for best table topic speaker. Meanwhile, I can take feedback from Mahindra. Mahindra, would you like to share your views? Did you like the meeting? Anything you want us to improve? Mahindra, are you there?
Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Okay, sorry, I'm lying down. I'm lying down because I'm been in bed for the last 6 months.
Okay. No, I'm
As
so
for the
sorry to
meeting,
hear that. But yeah, so do you have any recommendations for us? Any feedback that you want to share?
I enjoyed the meeting. The first thing, the table topics as well. And I got nothing more to share, except I think as a starting it up, they were a bit long-winded at the beginning. That's all, in my opinion. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mahindra. We are going to definitely uh, uh, I think you said that Sergeant at Arms was great. So I completely agree and resonate with it. And whenever she takes the stage, she always nails it. Thank you so much for your valuable feedback. I'm taking the polls. I think you are casting your vote. Now I will cast vote for. I just casted vote for best role player. Now I will cast vote for best auxiliary role player. This ends the polls for best auxiliary role player. Now I'm casting vote for best prepared speaker. Please cast your vote. Now this is the last polls. Please cast your vote for best speech evaluator. Okay, this ends all our polls. Now, I would like to announce first best speech evaluator, and results are so surprising. Is there any three form of draw? Because all our evaluators got equal votes. They all are winner today. Can we have huge round of applause for the efforts that they put? Congratulations, Sanjida, Ankit, and Animesh. You got equal votes. And this is a magical and first time that has happened, at least in my tenure. Now, moving on to best prepared speaker. There was very tough fight. But this time, Aina stole the award. Can we appreciate how much effort she put in her speech and deliver it with so much and brought such a great structure to the story. Congratulations, Aina. Now, best auxiliary role player. Although everybody did a great job, but with a whisk of margin, Tamanna won this time. Can we have huge round of applause for Tamanna? Tamanna, congratulations. You deserved it. Now, award for best role player goes to Rohan Thage. Can we just appreciate? He showed me his script on Tuesday and he literally worked really hard this time. And this reflected throughout the session. Congratulations, Rohan, for winning this award. Now, best table topic speaker. And this is something I don't even need to announce. Can audience say it loud? Who can be the winner? Come on, unmute yourself and say it loud.
Rupinder.
Rupinder.
That's absolutely right.
Me, I was disqualified.
Okay, still audience gave you the award. Then the second who won this award is Prathna Soni. But you just won it unanimously. So you both can celebrate maybe.
प्रार्थना कर रहा हूँ, प्रार्थना उसका नाम.
Prathna, oh Prathna, okay. Okay, so this ends today's meeting. I thank you everyone for coming out of your comfort zone, attending this meeting and take a step forward toward your goals. Now we are moving to informal chit chat where we can use any language.